Ciao a tutti e ben ritrovati in un nuovo video con Vimi su Genshin Impact. Proseguiamo qui da dove ci siamo fermati lo scorso video, ovvero dobbiamo partecipare al torneo della Crux, che ci darà modo così di poter partire per Inazuma con Beidu. Eccola lì. Ah, tra l'altro ho Beidu in squadra, l'ho pescata e ora la utilizzo. E anche Xiangli. Più o meno sfrutterò buona parte dei personaggi che ho conquistato. Va bene, ti iscrivo.
Next, please.
Avanti il prossimo. Lumina. Ah, mi chiamo Vimi. Certo.
Wait,
Aspetta.
aren't you?
Sì.
Did I hear that right?
Sono famosa. Ma davvero?
Huh? Aren't they a vision bearer though? Why are they trying to enter the clash?
Io non possiedo una visione.
I have to ask, aren't you the traveler that helped Lila fight off that ancient god?
Sì.
It's really her!
È davvero lei? Perché vorresti partecipare?
The one that spoke with Lady Kuching at the rite of parting.
I wonder if I can get her autograph later.
E
I trust you're aware that
certo, tantissimo.
only those without visions can enter the tournament.
Immagino tu sappia che solo chi non ha visioni può partecipare al torneo. Io non ho una visione.
But from what I've heard, the things you're capable of in combat are nothing short of extraordinary. You walk into the most dangerous situations imaginable, face off against all sorts of monsters, even the Fatui, and always come out on top.
Sì, ma basta guardarmi addosso per non vedere che non ho visioni.
Reason to lie. Now, could I ask you to provide a few claims to fame?
Alcune prove della tua fama?
It's
Devi
just a formality for
dimostrarle.
you, of course, but I have to make a record of competitors' achievements as part of the sign-up process. So far, I've got defeated the ancient god Osial, so that's one. Do you have any others?
Ce ne sono altri? Ho sconfitto un messaggero dei Fatui. Ho salvato Dvalin. Sono cavaliere onoraria dei cavalieri di Favonius.
Yeah! Also, don't forget to mention that the previous battles include, but are not limited to, Storm Terror, Dvalin, and Fatui Harbinger Child.
Le ha dette lei alla fine le altre due opzioni.
Whoa.
Esagerata.
Might as well declare her the champion already.
I wonder if it's too late to withdraw.
Okay, that's plenty. Actually, this is the most dazzling track record I've ever seen. By a long shot. Right, your registration is complete. Now, a brief word about the prize.
Parliamo un po' del premio.
A great hero such as yourself can surely only be here for one thing. To win the tournament and claim the grand prize, namely, a vision.
Il primo premio, ovvero una visione.
Oh, we're not here for that. We're here because Captain Beidou promised to take us to Inazuma if we win the tournament.
There's another prize, too? Oh, first I've heard of it.
Beto must have upped the stakes this time to attract top talent.
Your terms with Beidou in advance, then.
Capisco, quindi immagino che tu abbia già discusso in anticipo le tue condizioni con Beidu. Tutti stanno fraintendendo la situazione. Semplicemente non mi interessano le visioni, tutto qui. Ma sì,
Well,
me le
I'm
piglio
sure
lo
every hero has an
stesso.
important reason for being here.
Me le prendo lo stesso. Beh, sono sicura che una grande eroina come te deve avere un buon motivo per essere qui.
Anyway, the qualifying rounds are about to begin. I'll leave you to your preparation.
Hey, so Paimon's thinking about that whole no vision bearers rule in this tournament.
Ehi, dunque, Paimon sta pensando alla regola per cui nessun custode di una visione può partecipare al torneo.
Even though you don't have a vision, most people in Teyvat think that you can't manipulate the elements without one. So Paimon thinks you probably shouldn't use your elemental abilities during the tournament. You know, just to avoid any misunderstandings.
Quindi Paimon pensa che non dovresti usare le tue abilità elementali durante il torneo, sai, giusto per evitare malintesi. Sì, vabbè, combattiamo normalmente.
It should still be pretty easy for you to win, even without using any elements, right?
Ah sì.
All right, it's showtime. You got this.
Mhm.
You seem like you're raring to go. Are you ready to compete?
Sì, sono
Good.
pronta.
Then please follow me into the arena.
Bene, allora seguimi nell'arena, ok. Una sola domanda, ma utilizziamo la spada o facciamo come dovrebbe essere il combattimento di arti marziali? Sì, ma non vale comunque, sto usando la spada io. Ok, dai, andiamo sotto. Ho paura. Livello 75. Lumine è al 70. Ce la può fare? E vieni qua! Va bene. Vengo a Ah! Gli ho già fatto malissimo io. Accidenti! Va bene che sto usando la spada che non è tanto leale neanche così, però
What a strange
è fatti
god.
valere.
Why was he so confident to begin with?
Mamma mia.
Well,
È stato facilissimo.
now that we won, let's go and see Beto. She'll probably have something to say to us.
I knew I wouldn't regret introducing you as the favorite. So, what do you think, Kazuha? She
Allora?
totally dominated
Cosa
that
ne
guy.
pensi?
Did it with style, too.
Sì, peccato che ho usato la spada, non le arti
Impressive.
marziali.
But I also observed our favorite exercise some restraint,
Se
as
vuole.
if to protect the opponent
c'è
from
che
serious
dire.
harm.
Tanto che la nostra favorita si è trattenuta. Sembra volesse evitare di ferire seriamente l'avversario. Ci sta,
Well, I fought
Dovevo
my fair share
accopparlo.
of battles, both big and small. And I say, after the show she put on just now, she's more than convinced me of her ability. So come on. We all know you've got a wide vocabulary in there. Can't you spare a word or two to congratulate our up-and-coming champion?
All right. Let me think how to aptly phrase these words of praise. You fought well.
Hai combattuto bene. Perché sembra la stessa battuta di Shang in Mulan?
All
Tu
right, then.
combatti bene.
I was thinking your inner poet might want to join in the fun, but I guess I shouldn't put you on the spot like that.
Ok.
You know, a lot of competitors
Sai?
came to me saying how surprised they were that Liua's hero was entering the tournament. You signed up, we've had many others do the same, with more than a few top-tier fighters among them. I'm sure lots of them are here to find out how they stack up against you.
Se sono alla tua altezza. Ok. Non sapevo di essere tanto famosa. Non capisco il perché di tante storie.
Well, since everyone sees you as the one to beat, I figure I should start treating you that way too. For one thing, we don't want you wasting all your energy in the early rounds fighting people who are well below your level. Not to mention, You must be itching to fight someone in your league too, right?
Più o meno.
So, I'm putting you straight through to the semifinals.
Quindi ti farò accedere direttamente alle semifinali. Oh, grazie.
But we only just started the qualifiers. Seems like a crazy system if we just skip straight to the semifinals.
This is how Captain Beto works. You won't persuade her otherwise. Besides, at your level, you would have made it to the semifinals anyway.
E poi al tuo livello saresti comunque arrivato alle semifinali.
To be fair, Paimon was thinking that too.
A essere onesti, anche Paimon stava pensando la stessa cosa. Sì, ma così ci dà un po' troppo per favoriti.
Alright, I'm gonna watch some more of the tournament. If there's any potential contenders for you out there, I want to know who they are and what they're about. We're finally here, folks. The real show is about to begin.
The captain seems to have high hopes for this tournament. I have not seen her so excited in quite some time.
Contro
Your
chi dovrò
opponent has fought
combattere
many
adesso?
rounds to get to the semifinals. This makes him a seasoned warrior. You may well be stronger than him, but this should not give you cause to lower your guard.
Dovresti essere più forte di lui, tuttavia non abbassare la guardia. Contaci, non ho dimenticato il motivo per cui sono qui. Contaci.
Very well. Show me that you are ready to push through the storm that lies ahead.
Molto bene. Dimostrami che sei pronto ad affrontare la tempesta che ti attende.
Alright, that's enough chit-chat for
tempesta.
now. The audience is
Inazuma.
waiting. Go find the crew member that signed you up. She'll take you into the arena.
Your opponent in the semifinals is new to the Crux clash, but he has quickly become the dark horse of the tournament.
Non ho dubbi sulle tue capacità, ma ti suggerisco di prepararti come si deve prima di iniziare.
Relax. My girl's at the top of her game. She ain't gonna lose.
Sono pronta.
Okay, follow me.
Se va male, morirò.
At last, the moment we've all been waiting for.
Questo.
The semifinals have begun. Who's it gonna be this time? The hero or the dark horse?
I don't care about the prize. You're pretty good.
Dai, mi aspettavo un
Sweating all
personaggio
over. It's a good
particolare.
feeling.
Sto sudando tantissimo. È una bella sensazione.
Congratulations. I was beaten by the best. I need to train harder.
Sono stato battuto da un avversario più forte di me. Dovrò allenarmi di più. Credo che tu abbia il potenziale per diventare un campione. Hai lottato bene.
For a moment there, Paimon was a little worried. If you had a vision, you'd definitely be one of the strongest around.
I wanted a vision once, when I was a kid. People said that if you're strong enough, you'll have your chance to get one. Mine never came.
Ma io non ne ho mai avuto l'opportunità.
I lost interest eventually. You can't depend on a vision like you can your own body. I've fought and won against vision bearers
Molto
before.
saggio.
The power they have was given to them by the gods. I don't envy it.
Huh? You mean you didn't sign up to try and get your hands on that masterless vision?
No, I didn't. I only wanted to pit myself against other fighters and see who was the strongest.
Ah,
Only in defeat can you understand your weaknesses and learn from them. So I'm pleased with today's outcome.
solo
I
con la
don't often have the
sconfitta.
pleasure of experiencing defeat.
È molto saggio.
Now that's true strength talking.
If you have the chance in the future, please come and spar with me again. I will be stronger next time.
Beh, anch'io.
By the way, do you know who else made it into the finals? Is it gonna be someone even tougher than you?
Di sicuro.
Whether they'll be as tough as me, I don't know. But what I have heard is that they're extremely
Sembra
quick.
essere estremamente veloce. Non so se sarà forte quanto me, ma a quanto ho sentito sembra essere estremamente veloce.
So don't get too cocky.
Quindi non montarti troppo la testa.
You gave an outstanding performance. Truly commendable. I could sense that you're not familiar with bouts of this kind, and it could have cost you the match. You were quick to adapt and managed to claim victory over your
Ma hai
opponent.
saputo comunque
That is a most
adattarti
invaluable skill.
rapidamente, ottenendo così la vittoria sul tuo avversario. È un'abilità davvero preziosa. Sì, soprattutto se ho in mano la spada, li ferisco come niente. Hai un occhio attento. Sei brava a osservare.
In fact, I discerned this not from what I saw, but what I heard. The ground beneath your feet, and the pattern of your breathing.
He's right. But in my case, I was purely relying on previous experience. I guess not using your elemental powers must be quite new for you, huh?
Già, sì, sono felice che sia quasi finito. Ma veramente
I'd
no.
like to ask about who our opponent will be in the final round. Do you think they'll be stronger than the one we faced in the semifinals?
No. Credi che sarà più forte di quello che abbiamo affrontato in
Not
semifinale?
exactly. Contenders that reach the finals aren't necessarily stronger. They tend to have something unique about their style. As for the guy you'll be facing, his skill lies in his speed, and he has superior form. It's also obvious that he's seen his fair share of battles.
E ovviamente ha anche una certa esperienza.
What's the matter? Worried that you've bitten off more than you can chew this time?
Dobbiamo assolutamente andare a Inazuma.
If that is the case, then I have a proposal for
Così?
you.
Ah, ti faccio una prova.
Let's go somewhere a little quieter, shall we? I haven't properly introduced myself yet. In the land of Inazuma, I was a wandering samurai.
Non mi sono ancora presentato come si deve. Nella terra di Inazuma ero un samurai errante.
Yeah, we could tell that from your getup. But at the same time, when you talk, you don't really sound like someone who's used to waving a sword around.
It is true that I am versed both in literary and martial traditions. But on the straggling path of a wandering samurai, is there harm in acquiring a surplus skill? I
Ok.
do not mean to flaunt my martial prowess, but I myself have witnessed reputable fighters hailing from across the lands. I do possess some knowledge regarding your opponent's particular skill set.
Ho una certa familiarità con le capacità particolari del tuo avversario. Ah sì?
Given your talents, a few hints from me will be all that's necessary to bring your opponent down.
Dato il tuo talento, pochi miei consigli saranno più che sufficienti per sconfiggerlo.
Hang on. Don't you think you're
Aspetta.
bending the rules a bit there?
Aspetta, non credi di infrangere un po' le regole?
Gathering intelligence is an essential part of any duel. You must know your enemy. Besides, our favorite here has fought many battles on their journey from Mondstadt. Such impressive feats require more than just bravery alone.
You betcha!
Puoi scommetterci.
Wait a second. We never told you that we've been to Mondstadt.
Does one not leave a trail when traveling through the wild? In return, nature also leaves its traces upon you. However, there is only so much that can be discerned from these traces. I sense that many things about you elude me still. These are the things I am curious to know about.
È proprio bravo con le parole, eh?
Come with me. Some post-match entertainment is in order.
È proprio simpatico come personaggio. Però vorrei capire chi è il mio avversario ultimissimo.
Now that we're alone, let me cut to the heart of the matter.
Ora che siamo soli, lascia che giunga al nocciolo della questione. Inazuma è troppo pericolosa.
You are skilled in manipulating the elements, and not just a single element, but multiple. Is that correct?
Quindi lo sai
I
già.
knew that you were hinting at something from the moment we met. You've known all along.
Paimon sapeva che stavi insinuando qualcosa dal momento in cui ci siamo incontrati. L'hai sempre saputo.
That's right. If the other contenders were to catch wind of your elemental abilities, let's just say it would cause some unwanted misunderstandings.
Bravo, l'hai capito anche tu.
If I'm not mistaken, you share these considerations, given your reluctance to use elemental skills even in the heat of a match.
Se non sbaglio, condividi queste considerazioni, vista la tua riluttanza a usare abilità elementali anche nel vivo di un incontro. Non possiamo mica farli volare. Sì, ma come facevi a saperlo?
When I talk about that which I see or hear in you, this is not poetic symbolism at play. It is things of this nature that I also hear from within you. Nothing more.
Sento queste cose provenire anche da te. Niente di più.
As crazy as all that sounds, somehow Paimon still believes you.
My humble abilities are negligible compared to your incredible feats.
Ah sì?
To think a human could wield the elements without a vision. Since a young age, I have been attuned to the tidings of nature. I hear the breath of the wind. Do you perchance enlighten me as to how you managed to obtain your combined elemental abilities?
Temo di non saperlo neanch'io. Ho solo toccato una statua del 7.
Extraordinary.
Straordinario.
So then, might I be so bold as to inquire how exactly it is that you learn to channel elemental energy and even wield it in combat?
È tutto merito della conoscenza di Paimon. È tutto merito della compagnia di Paimon. Compagnia.
It's nothing really. Paimon just told her whatever came to mind. It's been a long journey, and many things have happened along the way. Somehow, she just naturally learned to use the elements through it all.
Such unfathomable things are the essence of the gods and the visions they grant. However, I still wish to have the honor of seeing how you wield the elements. Perhaps it may yet reveal something to me.
Mi sembra giusto. Finalmente una vera battaglia. Mi sembra
Now
giusto.
then, let's test your skills, shall we?
Ma in che modo? Devo affrontare qualcosa? Oh! Devo affrontare loro? Ok.
Dodge this. Don't get frostbite.
I'll protect us.
Ok. Ehi, siamo lì! Yeah! Oh! Una vita! Vedi tu? Gaia?
Out of the frying pan, it's
What's the...
Vai!
Freeze. Cool it. Oh, so sorry.
Vai! Fatto?
Your skills in battle are truly beyond reproach. Even with your opponent's speed, he shouldn't be able to overwhelm you. Controlling his breathing and maintaining balance, which enables him to execute moves that many would find impossible. On the element of surprise to defeat his opponents.
Conta interamente sull'elemento sorpresa per sconfiggere i suoi rivali.
In other words, as long as you remain mindful of his ability to detect weak points, then his attack should pose no threat to you.
Grazie, non lo sottovaluto.
Please, save your thanks.
Non mi
If
ringraziare.
anything, I should be thanking you for the opportunity to witness your command of the elements that defies all known principles. The world is a truly mysterious place, it seems, and one will always encounter that which is still unknown.
Già.
You seem kind of obsessed with visions, but don't you already have your own? Why are you so intent on exploring the connection between visions and the element?
Desidero sapere che significato hanno le visioni per gli dei.
And what influences the god's decision to
E
grant
cosa
humans these
influenza la sua
visions?
decisione?
My apologies. You must be completely in the dark regarding such matters.
Chiedo scusa, è probabile che tu sia completamente all'oscuro di queste cose.
For allowing me the honor of witnessing your mystical ways, I am willing to answer any questions you may have regarding Inazuma.
Visto che mi hai permesso di assistere alle tue arti mistiche, sono disposto a rispondere a qualsiasi tua domanda su Inazuma. Sono davvero all'oscuro, quindi per favore, illuminami. Come ben sai, a Inazuma è attualmente in vigore un decreto di caccia alle visioni. Come sei uscito da Inazuma senza perdere la tua?
Visions are a gift bestowed by the divine. People that have accepted this gift are now having their visions confiscated inexplicably. Sometimes in circumstances that leave their original recipients dead.
Le visioni sono un dono elargito dalle divinità. Chi ha accettato tale dono ora si vede inspiegabilmente sottrarre le visioni, a volte in circostanze che portano alla morte. Ammesso che in principio i 7 Archon avessero specifici criteri per concedere le visioni agli esseri viventi, significa che l'attuale Archon di Electro dubita di tali criteri. Senza contare che, non essendo state concesse nuove visioni di Electro per tanto tempo, si potrebbe dedurre qualcosa dai sentimenti della Shogun Raiden in merito.
She sounds less like an Archon and more like a tyrant.
Più che un Archon, mi sembra una tiranna.
As far as I know, she is an Archon that pursues eternity. She will relentlessly carry out her will with no regard to what others may think or feel. Liyue's contracts are meant to benefit all who reside within Liyue. But what does Inazuma's pursuit of eternity bring to its people? It goes without saying that the people locked within Inazuma do not fare well these days. With time, we will change. But the Shogun will remain the same.
Col tempo cambieremo, ma la Shogun rimarrà la stessa.
If you wish to find her, she will forever be there.
Se vuoi trovarla, sarà lì per sempre.
There will come a day when I too shall wish to understand the answers to eternity from her. Ah, the time for your match is approaching. Very well, let's go. I wish to see who will obtain the vision.
Everyone, listen up! Your attention, please! We've reached the climax of the Crux clash. This is the final match. We've seen many exciting battles today, and now at long last, the 2 finalists have emerged.
2 finalisti.
Now, I'd like to introduce our first combatant. Though few have seen her, her reputation knows no bounds. She strikes fear into the heart of Osile, and the mere mention of her name causes even Fatui Harbingers to turn pale in the face. Introducing Liyue's Traveling Hero!
Che bello! Sono famosa! Ciao mamma, sono al torneo!
Wow!
Wow!
I've been waiting for this
Aspettavo
moment.
questo momento!
I'm sure everyone witnessed her thrilling match in the semifinals. But today's final round will surely take things up a notch.
Ma l'ultimo round di oggi alzerà sicuramente il
As
livello.
for our other combatant,
non è
he
ancora
still
arrivato.
hasn't arrived.
Sarà di sicuro qui da qualche parte, entrerà in scena
Come on, what could
in
be taking him so
maniera
long? You
spettacolare.
can't just forfeit for not showing up like in previous rounds. This is the finals.
Andiamo, perché ci metti così tanto? Non puoi semplicemente rinunciare per non esserti presentato come nei round precedenti. Questa è la finale.
Apologies! Everyone just sit tight.
Vi chiedo scusa, rimanete qui. Forse ha confuso l'orario. Forse ha troppo paura per presentarsi alla finale. Forse
We've
ha
got no other
confuso l'orario.
choice. If he doesn't show up, we'll just have to postpone the match.
Wait a moment.
Un
Something
momento.
doesn't seem right about this.
Qualcosa non quadra.
Captain Beto, perhaps we should check on the prize.
Capitana Vedo, forse dovremmo controllare il premio.
Traveler, come with us.
Vieni con noi. Che è successo? Forse era un ladro? Esamina scatola visione. È vuota.
Let me see. It's gone all right. The vision is missing.
Oh,
Huh? Did somebody steal it? Who would dare do such a thing in broad daylight?
qualcuno l'ha rubata? Chi oserebbe fare una cosa simile in pieno giorno? Sì, oltretutto è pieno di gente. Come ha
Don't know
fatto a non
when it was
farsi
taken
vedere?
Exactly.
Escape nature's watchful gaze. The culprit has only acted recently. They will not. The vision was the prize that I had offered, and it was my responsibility to look after it. I will be certain to get it back.
Well, if you insist.
Beh,
I'll leave the matter to you then.
Lascio la questione nelle tue mani.
I'll stay here and try to offer some explanation to all the spectators that came to see the match.
Rimarrò qui e cercherò di dare una spiegazione a tutti gli spettatori venuti a vedere l'incontro.
If you would, please come with me.
Sembra che non possiamo fare altro. Il mio avversario non si è comunque presentato. Questa è una risposta da tontoloni, Sembra che non possiamo fare altro.
But we're on an island. Where could he have possibly run to?
Ma siamo su un'isola. Dove potrebbe essere scappato?
Come with me. I can sense the winds are coming.
Sul serio? Vai? C'è un fatui! Un fatui? Che sia lui il ladro?
Go, but let the show
Ah già,
begin.
si rende invisibile!
Dodge this.
Se sei tu il ladro, dammi la visione!
Freeze. Dodge this.
Ciao!
Freeze.
Aia!
I'll protect us.
Cool it.
Boba, get them.
Don't get frostbite.
Eyes on me!
Tiè!
By the way, what made you suddenly think of checking the prize in the first place?
I heard it the moment it was stolen.
Well, then why didn't you stop him?
Conferma gli inizi con Kazuha.
The winds are guiding us
Okay.
forward. The culprit is on the opposite shore now.
You can hear that too? What does it sound like?
Senti, ma sono più
Hubris.
così.
This way. Follow me. There may be an ambush waiting for us up ahead, but I trust that you are well prepared for such a scenario.
Qui no? Sfida completata. 2 maghi. Perfetto. Sono loro che hanno rubato? No, mi fa vedere un'altra cosa. Vai! Vai, Beidu!
Out of the frying pan, it's...
Dodge this.
Vai!
This moment will be frozen in time. Cool it.
nice and spicy.
Pointers, they're here. Get them.
Sono i ladri, eccoli.
In which case, please stand back.
Freeze.
Dai! Tiè!
I got careless. Cool it.
Tiè!
What's the hurry?
You caught up with me? How is that possible?
Mi avete raggiunto? Com'è possibile?
I had even prepared a boat to ensure a quick getaway, and still you caught up to me.
No boat could ever match the speed of the wind.
Già.
Wind? What are you talking about?
Oh.
Oh, I get it. Your vision.
Mhm.
Drat! If I only had a vision. Or if I could activate this one, then you'd never be able to catch me.
Ma questo non si attiva con i malfattori.
This has nothing to do with visions. You may be skilled at vanishing from a crowd, but it seems you know precious little about how to conceal yourself from nature's gaze.
Non ha nulla a che vedere con le visioni. Sarai anche abile a fuggire, ma sembra che tu sappia poco su come nasconderti dallo sguardo della natura.
Additionally, your chosen escape route was flawed for reasons that are too numerous to go into. And on top of that, I could hear your boasting and proud laughter in the wind. In other words, you failed to meet any of the basic criteria for a grand heist.
You...
Tu.
But most disappointing of all is the state of the vision in your hand.
intended to win the contest through skill alone all along. But then you showed up.
Ma poi sei arrivata tu.
After watching the semifinals, I knew that I didn't stand a chance. But I wasn't about to give up on the vision so easily after coming all this way. Since there was no use in trying to face you in the match, I decided to put my skills to good use while everyone's attention was on you and Beto. I was convinced I prepared thoroughly for my escape, but somehow you still managed to catch up to me.
Consegna la
After
visione.
all I went through to get it? I think not. I know an empty threat when I hear one.
Riconosco una falsa minaccia quando ne sento una. Se rinunci alla visione ti lasceremo andare.
Fine. But you'd better mean it. It didn't activate once I took it anyway. It's nothing but a useless shell to me.
Appunto, cosa te ne fai?
You know, according to the laws of the sea, the penalty for stealing is breaking the culprit's arms.
Sai, secondo le leggi del mare, la pena per il furto consiste nel spezzare le braccia del colpito.
Huh? You're not serious, are you?
Not to mention that the item you stole was a prize. You didn't show up for the final match, and you damaged the reputation of the captain of the Crux fleet.
Senza contare che l'oggetto che hai rubato era un premio, che non ti sei presentato all'incontro finale e che hai rovinato la reputazione del capitano della flotta della Cruz, quindi ti meriteresti un sacco di botte. Sarebbe più giusto marchiarti la parola ladro in fronte con un ferro. Ok. Mi sta facendo paura. Ma è tonto.
Don't get frostbite.
Power that ended high shot.
C'hai proprio tonto. Che
Just a temporary.
voleva combattere.
No, no. Do what you want, but please, don't brand my forehead, please.
Un briccio di testa.
Huh? Paimon doesn't get it. Were you just trying to scare him?
Stavi solo cercando di spaventarlo.
I take no
Esatto.
pleasure in frightening others. I was just testing all possibilities while the vision remained in his hands. Figured that nothing is impossible. Come, why don't you give it a try? Let's see if you can give me the answer I'm
Vieni,
hoping for.
perché non ci provi? Vediamo se riesci a darmi la risposta che spero. Lei potrebbe risvegliarla? Ci proverò.
The vision didn't seem to respond at all.
La visione non sembra reagire affatto.
I see. So you are also unable to rekindle the vision.
Quindi neanche tu sei in grado di riaccendere la visione.
No matter. This was expected. I suppose this vision is still mine to take for now.
Non importa. Me l'aspettavo. Immagino che questa visione sia ancora da considerare mia per ora. Perché ci tieni così tanto a questa visione? Perché sei così deciso a riattivare la visione?
Yeah, what's the story behind this vision anyway?
The story begins with an old friend.
Ah, ecco.
He was once a good friend of mine. One day he asked me about a sword art of which he had heard, the Musono Hitotachi. I told him it can only be witnessed when divine punishment is administered. It is the pinnacle of the Raiden Shogun's skill, a symbol of ultimate power. But he replied, there must be one who can withstand it. There will always be those who dare to brave the lightning's glow. Then, the Vision Hunt decree arrived. People's aspirations were stripped away as the Raiden Shogun began to construct her ideal of eternity. While I was fleeing from place to place, I heard that my friend had challenged the Vision Hunters to a duel before the throne. A solemn yet brutal challenge. The defeated face divine punishment, while the victors gain a second chance. Perhaps he thought he of all people should make a stand. Coming face to face with the Musono Hitotachi was all that he truly desired, after all. When I arrived at Tenshukaku, the duel was over. I heard his sentence of divine punishment, his severed blade hitting the ground. Perhaps that was the glory he had yearned to witness. In his last moments, what expression was on his face? Before I knew it, I had stepped forward and snatched the dying vision and was running from the scene. All I knew was that I mustn't let his hope, which burned so brightly, become buried among the ice-cold statue of a god. Perhaps one day I may come to find that all I have done is meaningless. But as a wandering samurai, I find meaning in traveling and the sprawling beauty of nature that lies along the way, while still retaining the warrior way in my heart.
Kazuha.
Mamma mia.
It's just another way of saying I do as I please.
Right, è parecchio pericolosa,
All right then. It's time we returned.
Va bene, è ora di tornare. Andiamo. Se hai bisogno di parlare ancora, sarò qui ad ascoltarti.
Do not let my feelings trouble you.
Mm.
But thank you.
Va bene, direi che per questo video mi fermerò qui. Grazie a tutti di essere stati in mia compagnia. Se volete fatemi sapere sotto nei commenti cosa ne pensate. Lasciate un like e iscrivetevi al canale per aiutarmi a crescere. E noi ci rivediamo alla prossima, sempre con Vimi. Ciao ciao, ciao ciao, ciao ciao.